Hello, I'm Dominic Piper. I'm here at Africa Down Under. I'm joined now by Travis Schwepfeger, Executive Chairman of Many Peaks Minerals. Travis, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks, Dom. Good to catch up with you again.
It's great to have you here at Africa Down Under. It feels like there's a big contingent of explorers and developers and miners from Cote d'Ivoire, and obviously a government delegation as well. Many Peaks is recently into the country, isn't it?
Yep, we see a lot of opportunity within Cote d'Ivoire. Holds the largest proportion of the Birimian greenstone belt in West Africa, which is well known for huge gold discoveries across Ghana, Mali, Burkina Faso. Cote d'Ivoire's probably had a little lower political instabilities in the noughties and the early teens, but has had a very stable government for some time now, and has seen far less exploration than its neighboring countries. So it having probably the lower proportion of discoveries, but the highest proportion of that greenstone belt means it's set for a lot of discoveries.
And you've been able to secure some ground there. Tell me about these projects you picked up in earlier this year.
Yeah, I mean, just in May this year, we picked up 3 projects. They're together in a joint venture with an Ivorian partner. We're earning into 85% by sole funding that through to a feasibility study. We acquired those from Turaco. It was one of their initial flagship projects, but since then they've diverted and recently acquired the Afema project, which has become their sole focus, and just had a lot of land holding. So we saw an opportunity to get in there and provide some funding to some excellent projects that have already seen some exploration success.
I mean, one of the reasons I suppose that Australian juniors have been so successful recently in Cote d'Ivoire, but then also in Burkina Faso, in Mali, even in Ghana, is that this geology that looks very similar to Western Australia here. Is that the sort of, are you applying the classic WA gold exploration model to this project?
Yeah, very much so. These are orogenic style deposits in the greenstone systems, which I have a lot of time and experience working on in Australia. And then in the early 2000s, something I took to Africa. So I've had a lot of experience in Mali, Burkina Faso, worked at the Ahafo deposit with Newmont in Ghana. So I've seen a lot of examples of what these systems look like, and we're pretty excited about what we're seeing on the ground with the projects that we have.
So what are you seeing on the ground? Talk us through what you found so far.
Yeah, I suppose our flagship project would be the Furky project. That's seen some exploration success by Predictive and Toro Gold. Had a joint venture. They drilled some very high-grade numbers, had a discovery with an RC hole, drilled over 30 meters at 5 grams per ton, and then expanded that with another 18 diamond holes following up from that. Then there was a series of transactions there. Obviously, Predictive got, I won't say distracted, but focused on their Bankan project. That took away from some of their Ivorian exploration, which is why Toro came in. Toro was then taken over by Resolute for their Senegalese discoveries. So again, that just discoveries across the board, but it's always detracted away from the exploration activity in Cote d'Ivoire. So we're pretty excited to come in there and reinvigorate that exploration program and follow up on those discovery holes that have already been made.
So what can we expect to see in the next few months then? Have you got programs ready to go?
Yeah, there's we still want to see a bit more systematic geochem across that Furky project, but there's also drill-ready targets there extending that high grade. We'll get that systematic geochem and see if we can expand that follow-up program, really looking for multi-million ounce potential at Furky. One of the other projects we have is Ogiene. We believe that's an emerging district within Cote d'Ivoire. It's never really seen, its exploration's in its infancy there, but Newmont recognizes the potential as well. They've come in and partnered with Canadian junior Awale, and they've had some fantastic discovery intercepts there, which they're continuing to drill and flush out. So we believe there'll be some maiden resource estimates coming out of the Ogiene district, and we have a key land position that's central to that, where we've already done a little bit of air core and auger drilling. Within weeks of completing our acquisition, we were able to get rigs on the ground. Community relations, ground access, land access has all been excellent. We got our first campaign in, and now we have air core drill-ready targets to follow up on in October. So we'll be actively drilling at both Ogiene and follow-up work at the Furky project.
It's great, and it's great that you can get on the ground. You mentioned at the top of the interview that Cote d'Ivoire has moved from relative backwater in exploration terms to probably the hottest destination in West Africa, certainly now. It must help that it's a very supportive government that offers stability and security of tenure and all those key elements to exploration.
Yep, the combination of modern mining code, I think where they're going to go with the mining code is very focused on attracting investment and development for the country. So yeah, very, very welcoming government and very secure. So one of the best funded military and gendarmeries in the region, so easily to move about and travel in the country, feel very safe and secure everywhere we go, and very welcoming communities that are open to the development as well.
Well, Travis, best of luck with the project, and hopefully we'll catch up again in ADU 2025 to hear about some sort of multi-million ounce discovery.
Yeah, we'll definitely be talking about it.